in their books, say Shataskar, like this, the pharmacology, modern pharmacology books. By this way, you can write your own type of metrometry. Where we are just seeing the effect of the drug content, the alkaloid. See the effect of the alkaloid and trace it, whether the proving symptoms of our metrometrica showing these things. That you may say in hemorrhagic class, serious hemorrhages altering the blood vessels, etc. Now, while entering into the sphere of action of the remedies, so naturally, hemorrhagic tendency. And the hemorrhage may be due to dual effect. Increased tendency to decomposing blood or due to the disorder of the vessels. So the blood vessel complains of we are getting crotalus, we are getting lachesis, bipedal, etc. Allen writes for crotalus odidus, very interesting lines. Hemorrhagic diathesis, blood flows from eyes, ears, nose and every orifices of the body. Even the sweat is bloody. We found purpura hemorrhagica, ecchymosis, oozing of the dark blood. And this total picture corresponds to thromboembolic episodes. So if we get at all a chance to treat such kind of patients, because with the progress of the modern system of medicine, you rarely will get such kind of cases at first hand. In deep venous thrombosis, we see a number of the cases comes. The people are taking, they are getting tired of taking these anticoagulants. You can list the remedy. The snake group is very much effective. The lachesis, vipera, crotalus itself, fantastic drugs. As per the diseases of the blood vessel are concerned, snake remedies affect reticulate and nated areas. You are getting varicose vein. Vipera is a very good remedy, obviously when symptoms correspond, to treat the varicose ulcers. Indicated in the disease of leukemia. You see the rubric, leukemia, crotalus 1, granulocytosis. So D, dyscrasia. They are telling lachesis carries 2 marks. In a metrometrica, you will not get the name of the disease, but you will get the symptoms of the disease. And from your knowledge of practice of medicine, you have to integrate that. Then only you can practice beautifully, you can prescribe the drug very nice. Otherwise, that is a problem. Now, mark affinity on the skin. Gangrene. Tendency to form ulcer. Tendency to form ulcer. Now see, vipera is 1 mark. Slogging of the tissue. And the infective material soon absorbed, sprayed all over the body to produce pipe. So the complicated cases, you can prescribe these drugs. Obviously, you have to find for more symptoms. On basing these only, you cannot prescribe crotalus. There should be some other symptoms of crotalus must be there. But because we are restricting our study on the group characteristics, and at the same time, our intention to poke the particular remedy for that is represented in the repertory. But no repertory, no practitioner will tell you, go and prescribe in gangrene crotalus. No, there should be some reason, and the reason is a totality. That may be a single symptom totality, that may be multiple symptom totality, that may be a totality framed only on the disease symptom, whatever. But totality is required. Central nervous system. Now, paralyzing action, just we have seen from the sphere of Just we have seen in the sphere of action, the toxins, neurotoxins. So this is beautifully described in nature that produces a typical bulbal paralysis. Bulb means actually the four nerves that were 9, 10, 11, 12 combinedly produces bulbal paralysis. So then the person cannot speak, then the person cannot speak, then the person cannot deglute. So nausea produces bulbal paralysis. It's a common symptom. Pneumogastric nerve. Because the most of the terms are getting absolute today. Pneumogastric means the vagus nerve. So nerve number 9, 10, 11, 12, I said. So the paralysis of the pneumogastric nerve and the cardiac and respiratory symptoms are produced subsequently. The paralysis of pneumogastric nerve, you will get good drugs like antimtot, you will get intabecum. They are from plant group, they are from metal groups. But a snake you are getting, they have got the ability to the pneumogastric nerve paralysis. They produce epilepsy, convulsions, scrotal lacusis, nasa, bipedal. And symptoms following cerebrovascular accidents. This is cardiovascular wrongly written. That is the cerebrovascular accidents. So brain hemorrhage, you want to dissolve the clot. The snakes are indicated, very highly, hugely indicated. So cardiovascular system. Marked symptom of low tension. In our animal group study, we have taken two rubrics, pulse hard and pulse soft. So the pulse is slow, weak, irregular, tremulous, acute and chronic endocarditis, inflammation of the cardiac muscles. We are getting the drugs, elapse, bipedal, obviously in lacusis. Female reproductive system, malignant disorders in female organs. The bleeding is starry black. You'll be getting under magnesia curve, crocus, calca. You'll get in medodinum. You'll get in zinca. Again you will get in snakes. Sexual symptoms. Repeatedly studied on. Homosexuality, sexual masochism. I am not going to repeat. Modalities, aggravations, alcoholism, anticipation, mortification, punishment, jealousy, disappointed love, etc. Amelioration by warmth, exercise, crossing limbs, tobacco, alcoholic drinks. So this. Now we'll enter to the group characteristics. This is a short. We want to discuss the group characteristics of these remedies. Number one, loquacity. Hallmark of OPD. Inborn talkers. They can talk constantly. Jump from one subject to another. One subject after another. Ceaseless. Boric writes about Protelas. Loquacious with desire to escape. Allen writes in lacusis, great loquacity. Now regarding the content of the speech, that is another issue. You will say Argentums are good speakers. We tell he has got a silver tongue. That means he speaks nicely. He can motivate the people. Gold is silence. So here we are getting loquacity, speaks and jumping from one subject to another. A state of confusion, a state of lack of memory. a state of lack of memory, a state of confusion, a state of less self-reliance probably forces them to jump one subject to other. Children of snake group are vibrating, bouncing and intelligent, talkative and reflected by question, like sulfur babies. They have got many things to know. They make the people puzzled on asking questions. Adult in a different manner, good table talkers. And when they are free from any mental tension, they may carry the show. Because they are humorous, witty, Lachesis caris tumors, lively, and they are palatable. So this is in a sonic phase. Because of their inborn quality of aggressiveness and knowledge, intellectual Lachesis too, they cover the whole by their mood and content of speech. The speech is commanding and firm. You see, rubric speech, dictatorial Lachesis takes one. Such speech comes out from a director, politician, religious speakers. They motivate you. And always there will be the innate characteristic of aggressiveness. And this aggressiveness will be transferred to the posse. You will not be able to tell no before them. You have to believe. And you will be believed. There is an option. But when their E is gradually when they are passing to psychosyphilitic phase, they are anxious and it is reflected by monotonous. They keep on roaming on the same subject or talk something irrelevant. So we are getting speech disconnected, totalus, incoherent, bipeda, meaningless talk. This indicates the reaction of psychosyphilitic phase, as just I told you. Because here we are getting the less control, the control had gone. Here we are getting the typical inferiority complex. They feel that they are failing to go with the situation. And along with the forgetfulness, they try to hide. Because there is anxiety, I am losing my control. So they pretend, they try to collect, the reflect, the scattered self. They try to put the self in him. But that really does not work. We are getting a buffoon snake, a comedian snake, you may say, buffoon. No, it becomes a laughable matter. Now, the people is marked. He speaks a lot, don't go to him. Now we are getting, the person is gradually going towards mania, panic state, paranoid state, schizophrenia. Starts believing that what he is doing, he is not doing, he is getting controlled by others. A peculiar religious insanity. Most often. The second point is jealousy and suspiciousness. Covetous and suspicious. It is a feature that is covered by most of the snake contributors. They are getting Lachesis, Vipera, Crotalus. Now this is very difficult to say whether this suspiciousness is due to jealousy or jealousy due to suspiciousness. When few people laugh, they think they are laughing at him. A typical picture of inferiority complex. The world is thinking and the world is just pointing me. And rubrics are available. Delusion, conspiracy, Lachesis 1, criticize, Lachesis 1. Now this is the time when the person takes negative meaning of everything.